Nakita Davidson's body was found here up this dead-end hill at the intersection of 18th Place Southwest and Ishkuta Lane.
According to police, Robertson is believed to have put Davidson inside her car after a crash more than 24 hours prior and confirm at some point the two were in a relationship.
At some point, the victim and the suspect were in a dating relationship.
And I'll tell you, at one point, you could even hear one of Davidson's children saying, "Where is my mom?"
On April 12, 2024, the city of Birmingham, Alabama was rocked by the brutal murder of Nakita Davidson, a 40-year-old mother of four. What began as a seemingly routine car accident on April 11th quickly unraveled into a chilling case of kidnapping and homicide. This is a harrowing tale of domestic violence that culminated in a tragic and violent end. On April 11th, Nakita was involved in a car crash near Elmwood Cemetery. This incident, initially reported as a mere traffic accident, quickly escalated into a terrifying series of events. Nakita was allegedly shot and abducted by her boyfriend, Cedric Dewayne Robertson. The swift apprehension of Robertson later brought some measure of relief to the community. Still, the shock and grief over Nakita's tragic death linger, highlighting the dark reality of domestic violence. Welcome to Urban Crime Stories. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and turn on all notifications to be notified of future crime stories. Nakita was deeply loved and cherished by her family and friends. Known for her loyalty, love, and infectious laughter, Nakita worked hard to provide for her 3 daughters and 1 son. She had a close relationship with her sister, Cedric Davidson, who described Nakita as a constant source of joy and support. Nakita's tragic death on April 12, 2024, left a significant void in the lives of her loved ones and the broader community, who remembers her for her vibrant spirit and dedication to her family. Cedric Robertson, the suspect in Nakita's murder, has a complex and troubled background. At 37 years old, Robertson has a history of criminal activity, including a prior conviction for kidnapping in 2017. His criminal record includes multiple felony charges, painting a picture of a man with a persistent and violent disregard for the law. Cedric and Nakita had been in a relationship for little over a year. According to family members, Nakita had been trying to distance herself from him, a decision that may have contributed to the tragic events. The tragic sequence of events leading to Nakita's death began with a seemingly routine car accident on the early morning of April 11, 2024. At around 2:11 a.m., Birmingham police responded to a collision near Elmwood Cemetery. However, upon arrival, officers found disturbing evidence suggesting foul play. Nakita's vehicle had been intentionally rammed by another car, and further investigation revealed signs of an assault or shooting. Nakita's boyfriend, Cedric Robertson, was identified as the prime suspect. Witnesses reported seeing Cedric shoot Nakita, forced her into the trunk of her car, and drove away from the crash site. Cedric's vehicle and cell phone were also found at the crash site, along with one of Nakita's pink Nike sneakers, which helped identify her. This marked the beginning of a frantic search for Nakita and her vehicle. Following the incident, Cedric Robertson was the subject of a 36-hour manhunt. The following day, April 12, 2024, at approximately 3:18 p.m., the Birmingham Police Department's crime reduction team, along with the U.S. Marshals Gulf Coast Regional Fugitive Task Force, discovered Davidson's 2008 Burgundy Saturn Outlook abandoned in a secluded wooded area on the 2300 block of 18th Place Southwest. Tragically, Nakita's body was found in the trunk, confirming the community's worst fears. The investigation intensified as authorities tracked Cedric Robertson's movements. They later found him hiding in the Powderly Hills neighborhood, moving between abandoned homes to evade capture. By the evening of April 12th, around 6:40 p.m., law enforcement officials, including the U.S. Marshals, apprehended Robertson in the 2100 block of Northland Avenue Southwest. His capture was a collaborative effort involving multiple law enforcement agencies. According to police reports on April 11, 2024, Cedric deliberately rammed his vehicle into Nakita's car near Elmwood Cemetery. Following the crash, Cedric got out of his car and shot Nakita and forced her into the trunk of her SUV. He then drove her vehicle to a secluded wooded area in Birmingham and abandoned it. For this, Cedric Robertson was charged with capital murder and first-degree kidnapping. His arrest brought some measure of closure to Nakita's family and the Birmingham community, though the pain of her loss remains profound. The investigation revealed that Nakita had been attempting to distance herself from Cedric, but her efforts ended in tragedy. This case underscores the dangers of domestic violence and the urgent need for protective measures for those attempting to escape abusive relationships. As the legal proceedings against Cedric Robertson move forward, the community of Birmingham mourns the loss of Nakita Davidson, remembering her as a loving mother and cherished friend. Her death leaves a lasting impact, particularly on her 4 children, who now face a future without their devoted mother. In closing, the murder of Nakita Davidson highlights the devastating impact of domestic violence. Although the coordinated efforts of the Birmingham Police Department and the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force led to Robertson's capture, it will not alleviate the deep loss experienced by Nakita's family and community. This case emphasizes the critical need to address domestic violence and ensure the safety of individuals attempting to escape abusive relationships. As Birmingham mourns Nakita Davidson, her tragic story becomes a compelling call to action to protect and support those who are most vulnerable in our communities. What are your thoughts about this tragic story? Please share your comments below. Remember, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and turn on all notifications to be notified of future cases like this. Your support is greatly appreciated. Until next time, I will see you with another episode of Urban Crime Stories.